Welcome to another episode of Ihawula's Corner. Ihawula's Corner platform yabantu abasha baselokishini la discuss khona ama-topics siveza amathalente ukula mqondo. Igama lami uSibani isikhetho superstar namhlanje eceleni kwami.
What's up, beautiful people? Name is Mez. Sam Mez Matevu. Get a superstar. Yeah, but my real name is Mamelo. Well, it's always been there.
I've mastered a grand marathon.
Vamis, and you?
Oh, I'm not great. I'm just disappointed. Nalinda was all full left. Because we ask now, man, if she cook out my NG, and I thought they in dolly yes, you are not a sea for man.
Which for me also, because now you can't actually enjoy the whole scene at person. A cookout and show people what a cookout is.
And the big abantwana namhlanje bahleli kakhulu wabe bayadlala la.
And normally kids are supposed to just be playing. Manje, I'm a jumping castle had to be deflated because it's raining.
Yeah, and we apologize on behalf of the cookouts guys, of Populchef, of Opolo Axini, and I feel it's beyond his measure. Yeah.
It's nature. Nature is doing what nature does.
Yeah, Nazi Marazi no come rain or come shine. And as their shooter in podcast let as DEDB, we just need to conversate pay. And I'm saying Jays, Nabantabani, I was going this passes I'm not sure yes. We no value, I'm saying I'd leave our message of ascensions and but nonetheless I see me as a session. What I wanted to discuss with you, Brian, is when I know inquisitive and they vocal too much. What's happening at the Chosby student? Are you aware of?
I've not really back into that story too much.
Yeah.
So I just got a few clips of student protesting and whatnot. So I can't really say what's the issue. Yeah, because the greatest thing is talking on something that you are not factual about. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah. But for me, it's a scary thing where we are as a country. Because left, right, and center, there's just uproar.
Yeah, spill up a move. It's a series.
But how is it a series? Time and time and time. But we have leadership. So where does leadership then come and say, guys, we will assist here and do whatever and do. I understand.
Leadership is what's not leadership cinema. Snabantu nje ababekiwe lapha abangaza, we can't call them leadership because they're not leading. But school yase UJ has but there are 4,000 students. Over 4,000 students abanga bavumeli ukuthi ba register because they owe above 150k. So the scholars bavumeli ba register labo back now.
Okay, my issue then comes back. Like over 150, but who was keeping track of all of that?
Keeping check.
Like keeping check with what's going on. Is NEFSAS paying? Is what's going on?
So when with that question that I could see policy and NEFSAS,
I'm trying to find out because most of the time the media will report something to us, but when you literally look into the story or go into the real story, it's something else. So that's why before, can people go do their work and understand what's going on? Because now they're going to say, yes, students, but we don't know the full story of what's going on. Can talk because now and everything. I'm going to divert into Zasemalukshi. Okay, then top. Right now, the HIV case, the HIV amount, the HIV I won't think of as much.
Yeah.
But are people asking themselves the real question, what is going on?
In terms of
In terms of everything. That's what.
What do you think is going on?
We've become a society of,
Yeah?
I was speaking in terms of we've become that nation where yonke into we receive, but we don't want to do anything. So at some point, if Eskom had to come and say, guys, show me your last few opportunities or paying for services or what.
Anyone.
No, I'm just saying, Renon. Are we then able to produce that thing?
But people will tell you what they do this because it gets you to up. But what?
My then issue comes back to saying, are we not becoming that nation where we expect to receive everything, not pay for anything?
But we're not receiving anything.
Homer,
This
goes back to me saying, and unfortunately, as black people, we want to do this all the time. If you're a seller or someone who just sells amakwinyo or whatnot, I want to ask for something. But when you check us, I don't ask for that. Why?
No.
No.
Because
our minds have become that.
Yeah.
It becomes normal. As out here, or whatever. But as out here, you make me a half as out here.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
So until we fix our thinking, fix our ways of doing things, I will always come back to this whole point of what the system did to us.
So we should put in a student what the system did to us.
No, I'm a student. Okay. So what scares me the most is how the goalposts always shift.
Yeah.
Because they said go get educated. Did people not get their degrees and whatnot?
They did.
After that, you can't find a job. So
Bachelor experience.
And I'm going to. How many white kids do you know that do my internships?
None.
How many white kids do you know?
Marabeko kuma internships. Run a business. I know a 26-year-old who's running his own business.
They are not doing internships.
And we competition.
Yes. Tina, my niece or my nephew must then go and do an internship. Get Itristina. What is Itristina? Maleni Puzayo on a weekly basis. Mela kwele no muntu. Mele azithengele whatever. What is that, man?
Yeah, but another thing, kuzangisha opportunities phela mele abe khona. Bangaloku ungasibashifta ama goalpost. Mali abe khona.
Why is it internship?
If awekho ama opportunities mele uzenzele.
Then why is internship then having a color?
I'm just trying to uplift the previously disadvantaged.
So I say go to school. You go to school. You get your whatever education, and then you must still go and do an internship. Why am I then saying that?
Internship mostly phela kuthi is provided for abantu mhlawumbe ukuthi usafuna ispan, you understand? Kunokuthi uhlale ungenzi nix as my company mina ngithi zwakala ku company yami uzothola isipillion nyana and if umjojo ngiyak absorb. You understand? So wena usho ukuthi umuntu ngona ahlale bese asuke lapha aqashwe straight.
Angithi ngona umuntu ahlale. I'm saying, why does it have a face?
Because we are the disadvantaged and there's a majority in this country. So anything ezowenzeka in this country, black people are gonna be more ngama numbers.
So we are saying whites must. Do you see where the system comes back to say it's got a color?
It's gonna have a color. See majority. See runway minority.
Then,
so it's gonna have a color.
How are black people going to win at some point?
Let's unite it. You can.
How are you going to unite? It's simple to share the simplest of an opportunity to excel. Nento nje nayo.
Yiyo lento ekumele siyenze njengoba kuthi phela kumele siye lapho futhi ngiyayibona naleyo ukuthi naye like simple things njengokuthi bangikubona wenza something noma ngabe uzenzela wena ngize ngizokusupporta, you understand, without even you asking. Those are the kind of things that we need to do.
How many guys are trying to do whatever will not support them? Instead, you'll want to say, Bafana, it's in the kind or but if it was a white person, you don't even want to nego. They will tell you their price and you pay that price. That's it. So are we not shortchanging our own people?
No, another thing, as a businessman, when you can't stand your ground.
How?
Because bona lapha abahleki lapha these white companies abancengi ukuthi kuza ibra yakho
Why?
or kuza ibra yakho.
Why?
Angisho. It's business. So thina business principles nje kubodaki ayaleka. Big time. Sometimes omunye uyaya vele uthi uyomsupporta but yena the business angadeliver lento ekumele ayideliver. You understand?
You know and I've always said, when you literally understand how the system has fucked black people over and over.
We understand.
No,
We know.
Because at the end of the day, Ingosi Yengam, at 18, they know already where they pass.
True, but we can't dwell on that. Manje Tina.
How do we not?
Mamele.
Yeah,
What
no,
we
no.
need to do now, Tina, ukuthi angisho Tina we see the problem and we see ukuthi what is what. Why Tina, it's up to us to equip abantwana bethu, the next coming generation. Ukuthi babe better.
generation?
Ingosi zethu. Angisho Tina we are
Right
exposed.
now, if we go on Instagram, we go on Twitter, we go on all these social media pages. What are black men doing? Black people, at most. What are we
Or
flashing?
everything that other races are doing.
No.
Tina ukuthi we like to talk
Never.
bad of our people.
Never.
Everything those white races are doing, we doing.
I'm going to make a typical example. I'm not going to mention in Kamalaki. He'll go to a club, go and spend 30 grand, right? Right?
Ubani loyo?
I'm just saying, for instance, Jengukeletu, go and spends 30 grand, right? Spends 30 grand. Ngosiyakibo is struggling to get registration fee, which is 5 will not give them. Or in was 80, I want to go and start this business. I will not give that. Why?
Wena utwela kakhulu kuma problems. Mina ngitshela ngama solutions. Ama problems now.
What are the solutions?
Solutions ngiyakutshela to equip the next coming generations which are our kids. Sibadala sineyingozi. You understand? So thina esethi isikhathi sokuthi silwile sizamile but manje we need to fight for the next coming generation. Ukuthi thina we need to establish those kind of businesses, those are black owned, so that Sibona they can take over
Boom.
from.
Right
Because
now.
Tina we didn't inherit those.
Right
I
now,
understand.
Right now.
Right now.
How many black business can you tell me?
Yabo ngibalela ama problems. That's why ngisho
But
ukuthi
you
when
are
usho
not-
ama problems,
No.
solutions. I know all those problems ozowabala
solution?
esinawo kubodade.
What's the solution?
Equip the next coming generation.
Equip them with what when you don't have the resources?
But you have the knowledge, right? You have the
With
technology,
knowledge,
right?
with knowledge also comes with equipment. I can tell you now, the guys I went to school with now have got businesses running because someone said, here, go and run with this.
So what you're saying is, if there's no one who's gonna do that, therefore I must not run with this, or I must
No,
not start,
if-
or
do you see where you are starting off? You are starting off at 0
yes.
compared to someone who's starting off at
Because I
100.
compare. Once you compare, kula uzoba nenkinga khona. When choose your own lane, choose your
Right now.
struggle, and
Right
just
now.
focus on it.
Right now.
Yabo mangisazobheka ukuthi
Kumba.
i-podcast kami ekujina 1 million, therefore I can't start mine.
You are not coming up. You're saying so. We must come up with solutions.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
What are the solutions?
Ngiyakutshela.
What are the solutions?
Knowledge.
Okay. With knowledge and then
You implement. Aren't we
right now,
implementing, right?
right
Ngalento esinazo ezincane
right now,
esinazo.
who owns businesses in Malukshini?
Uyayibona. Amalokishini, which businesses? There are different types of businesses.
It's
Ama-taxi are owned abotaki.
Who funds those things?
Yeah, noma kuwama-Jew, but when ukhulume ngama-owner,
no.
kune-funding.
You
And
are
another
saying to
thing,
me,
another-
solutions.
Another solutions, vele we need to collaborate now, lawo ma-race.
So
Yiyo enye solution.
if you don't own anything, how do you then come up with solutions?
We need to have ownership, angisho.
How do you get ownership if you
You
do
start your own thing from scratch,
Yeah.
as we are doing right
How?
now. As we are
when you
doing
don't
right now.
own anything?
Don't we own anything right now?
What do we own as black people?
Hayi kuthi. Wena ungabheki, that's why ngithi bawu-generalize. Lento it starts with you. Dog.
What do we own?
It starts
Okay,
with you.
I'm going to. What do we own as black people?
We don't own anything.
I'm going to ask someone here. What do we own as black
Mamela, we
people?
don't own anything.
We don't manufacture anything.
Yes.
We don't.
Ama-problems lawo. Ama-solution aphi.
So how do you come with the solution when you don't have?
So usho ukuthi ake sibe now because these things we don't own them. Is that what you're saying?
My problem comes in saying the black child is marginalized into thinking this way with education. So we need to unlearn those things that we were taught. Why was school so important to our parents when
Yeah,
a
but-
kid could play sport, when
Azisho
kid
bafethu.
could be an artist, when a kid could be
Ah, yazisho.
why?
I-podcast le.
If a child of any other color plays golf at 2 years, they will.
And they think they like it. They think that's their passion because they've never experienced anything else.
So why do we as black
Awubaniki mic Joe.
people want to go
Awuniyakhuluma.
into that whole thinking? Because we've been put in a cage. We were put in a cage.
Guys,
And
what's
at
the
some point,
solution?
you need to unlearn
That child unlearned.
Unlearn what?
all of these things that you were taught.
No, I don't think we need to unlearn. I don't think. What we learned, noma ngabe ngasebenzeli, it's still information and it's still knowledge. So I can't say must unlearn.
Go out your way to find out what they didn't teach you.
Yes, yabo lapho. Yile nto engisho ukuthi
And
we need
that,
knowledge.
and that will
Bumba,
come,
Bumba.
and that will come with
I'm
unlearning.
going to come back to this. We were taught church. Do white people care about church? Why?
I don't know.
But for me, we were fed this. God will provide. You must kneel and pray.
And when you think about it,
God must provide and
Oh, yes,
but
you
it
must.
puts a black mind in
So,
a
and-
stagnant position. That's where they want us. A
Why-
stagnant position. Pray instead of play.
And why does our God seemingly come as a white person?
He's
So-
not. God is whoever
That's
He
what
is to you.
they have done.
You see, that's what you were saying. We have learned what religion and Christianity is. Now with that information, go out your way to find out more and what it means to you.
Yes. That's why we need
And
knowledge.
that's how
Yeah.
you unlearn what they taught you.
You
and
can't.
You
You don't
focus
have
on
to.
What you learned.
No, you don't have to.
Knowledge alone will not move us forward as a black nation. For starters, we do not
But
own land.
knowledge is a start. A good
Do we
start.
own land?
A good start.
It is, do we own land?
But you need to know how to get your land back for you to get your land back. If you don't know how to, if you don't have the knowledge
Bumba.
of ukuthi
I
yes
think-
mangifuna umhlaba
I think-
ngenza kanjani.
I think we
Therefore
missed the point.
uzokhawathela.
Who do we own the land?
Kodwa udu, we know that we don't.
So,
As I said, that's a
with the
problem.
knowledge
know
we
that
have,
don't.
how do we then move forward? Because
Yes.
more than anything, I'll always go back to the system. The system said divide and conquer. Are we not
Mina
divided?
ngithi, you know what I'm saying, guys?
Are we not?
We know
because
that.
the minute she comes up with a plan, I'm the very first one who will crash it, take that plan, use it for my benefits.
That's the problem with a black person. You always
Is it that-
have a mentality of I need to look out for myself at whatever cost.
Is it not that whole system? The system.
The
Because
white system.
it is a system. Because at some point we need to acknowledge a system was created, which was more than 100 years. And you're not gonna declutter that whole mind
Overnight.
within 30 years or whatever, right? You're gonna need to now start breeding, kids will then understand. If there's bread, we can share it in 4 pieces rather than me taking the whole slice. You understand? Are we doing that? Because we are
There's a
growing
solution in there.
kids or mina. And now we are in this box.
Yazi solution yini. Kokuqala ne kumele sibuyele esikolweni. Education system yethu must change that. Iyabheda lento esiyifunde esikela nje. Uyakena ukuthi
I'm gonna come
kunamanye
back.
amavideo wase-China wencosi yase-China emayenza imaths. Ama-method abawasebenzisayo aso simple nje. You understand? So thina indlela esifundiswa ngabakutshela ngenye method enye difficult ekwenza nokuthi ungasabi na interested kuleyo nto leyo. So if we can start
Who
by
is teaching
education.
Nazo, I.
Hawu, sekuphopa amashampopo
Who is teaching us? How do you allow your colonizer
to teach you.
teach you?
Yes,
That's where it goes back to the colonization of the mind. Forget the land of the mind.
When I say the system, it's not changed. Because now apartheid has taken another turn where it's harder for you to get a business loan or a house loan, but it's easy for you to get a car loan. Why?
To get you stuck in that.
Easier for you to get a credit
Make
card.
money to give us money.
Why? Why?
Education.
What? That's not
Education enikwa umlungu nalenikwa thina ngapha ayifani to.
It's
Education to.
of course the white man does not have your interest at heart.
Yes.
For him, it's about keeping you in that system so that you can work to keep that whole system in place.
Siphuma kanjani ke?
Now, it's when we've been in power for what? Almost 30 years, right? What have we brought that has changed the landscape of our own?
Corruption. That's what we brought.
You see, and I hate that because corruption has only got one face. It's black people. If we had
That's
to
why
go,
ngithi kuwe anything
you-
ezoyenzeka kule country izowela ebantwini abamnyama siyi-majority.
But if you have to
Except for imali nomhlaba. But the rest,
Uma.
whether it's crime, kuzoba abantu
I feel
abamnyama
like-
bakubaya. Whether ukudla,
how do
kudla
you
abantu
capture the
abamnyama.
state
Yithi
when you
esifanele.
don't own the economy? How do you capture the state?
Hayi yabo wena ubuyela wena upolitical namhlanje yazi.
I'm asking a simple thing. How do you capture the state when you don't own the economy?
Upolitical namhlanje Brian.
No, I'm just trying. Now you need to reason.
Ngiyakuzwa
Because now we're
mfethu.
all saying, Tina, we don't even own 10% of the economy, right?
Yeah, we own
So how
about
do you
6.4.
capture that
That's
state?
why we all fighting. for
We're fighting for the crumbs,
Yeah, we're fighting
whereas
for
people
there's a lot of
are
us,
sitting there.
and there's
And that's why
and
there's the
everybody-
mentality of once I have my hands on it, I don't care who gets
So
fucked.
you come back and you tell me black people are corrupt. No one still speaks of Casey Steinoff till today.
Glenn Cook.
News are way to the pension. But is anyone talking about that? Is anyone vocal about that?
Pelile.
No,
Swept
no.
under the carpet.
So, all state, I come back to this. You are saying ESCOM is not functioning, right? You want to privatize that, which is a state entity, right? Someone can't afford bread, which is 10 rand, or whatever. Now, if you privatize electricity, what are you saying to that person? Again, who unemployment rate is standing at what right now?
Yabo mina kuthi mfethu namhlanje ngiyakuzwa mfethu zonke lento oyishoyo. Mara wena mawucabanga wena. Okay fine. Ngiyabuza nje ukuthi wena uma ucabanga. What can I'm trying to remove them. Will that work? Voting out there.
I'm not saying me. I am saying we need people who are going to fight to make our home better. Because right now, we can't be a nation living off grants. Grants create a dependence.
So who has to fight?
Why are we not creating employment?
Who has to treat it?
When you vote for someone who is in power, you are saying, I'm going to create employment and do 1, 2, 3. right? Are we not saying that?
More voting at the ANC.
I'm not saying,
For example,
I'm not going to be a political, I don't even give a shit anymore. I'm saying when you vote someone into power, we're saying, I'm sure you say,
you just run any card.
yeah, you're saying to me, I'm going to create employment, better living conditions, electricity, whatnot. We were told load shedding will be a thing of the past by our president 3 years ago. Where are we now?
Okay.
There's no for the power outage.
What's this issue?
Sure.
When I'm hoping.
I always say, what people do, especially in power, you will create a problem, which we then resolve. But in resolving that problem, you know, the beneficiaries would be the elite. So we are in a cuffed up system. Basically, we're in a cuffed up system. Besides banana republic, and it's not only in South Africa. You look at the world, what's going on right now. And that's when you understand. But if people understood the power they had, for the minute you stand up, the elites found.
And most of the time, abantu abalwa country, many pay him.
How does the youth fight when the youth
Is high on drugs.
right now? Drugs were back when I grew up with a Richmond's King. But right now, we're finding kids as young as 13 on who's feeding those drugs. Are we willing to say that we would rather kill one another than root out and that whole shit?
So mina ngikubuza kwami kahle kahle wena we need to vote in abantu alright at power.
And
Noma ngaba bobani sengiyasho awusho
it's not going to change because it's a system. It is creep. So the
future phila guys lezife Brian. Nabantwana bethu babuye bangene la semshinini nje.
they're even worse because the debt they need to pay
Is even worse.
So you are literally in a system.
Choose neighbor again.
How do you
Creates our own system.
How do you create your own system? For the mere fact that one application, Facebook, determines people's life.
Uyayikena ne uDr. Ama Johnson. Yanga the states.
Yeah.
Uyayikena. So masingaba nabantu abanjalo uzothi nofuna ukwenza into ungalo ukuthi I rely on government ukuthi kube njalo like njengoba ngithi mina ngine-idea mhlambe yesikolo esizoshaya African history and teach our kids about our way of life. If sizothi siyayifuna lento siyifunde ngo-government, it's gonna take us forever. So it needs each and every one of us last call. What's it
Typical
active in that and way.
You probably know about. You probably know about. Centurion, there's an Afrikaner university which has just been built, where the Afrikaner people put money to, look, they didn't ask for the state. They said, as keeping them out, 10 or whatever.
Well, let's fund this.
They funded it. We are not willing to do that.
Mara, the saddest part about us, because I go back to that whole system. We are willing to contribute egalazini komuntu. But now to galazile. We'll keep in you, so you keep or tiwa fountain, you a fountain, or you a conga next week, a kitchen, yeah, kitchen of 500. But for anything educational to us, are we willing to pop up those monies?
No, they're not willing to pop up anything.
So for example, maba ngathi kwatsa duza like each and every household ya like kwatsa duza keep 100 rand sakhe i-power station yethu.
You know why? Because someone else is going to have a negative connotation to whatever.
And the lento le
Or
inga
even
creates
worse,
employment.
the most common thing, let's say Kwatuza does do that.
You see,
Balana this thing, me. minds.
You see, but now if your minds were free, would be able to create an account and say 1, 2, 3 people. Without these 3 people, nothing goes ahead. Why must Njalo we are at the receiving end of bad service, of nonsense. Whereas we need to be doing better for ourselves. Why don't we do this?
Why don't we stand up and do better for ourselves?
Why don't we do better for ourselves?
Hey, not.
Why? Because
Because
as we
we're
want
waiting for a miracle to happen.
typical example, Pick n Pay. Ngiyafika mina. Ngiyofuna whatever ngifunayo. Kumele ngize ngicela iplastic. Fika ufande whatever emva kwami. They'll be asked ukuthi plastic or what not. Why? Do you see where it
Them not even
starts?
greeting you.
Why?
From
Do
them
you see
not
where?
greeting you.
Do you see how far we?
Mara,
we
I feel
differ?
ukuthi generation yethu ayibasaba belungu.
Why?
Serious.
But okay, let's take
Ile
that.
yabazali bethu.
Let's take
Hayi,
that.
thina we
Let's
can
take
stand
that
up
and
to
fuck
it.
shit up.
Yeah, we can.
But the very same gender yethu makumele uyodonsa inyuku yakho i-checkers e-Shoprite. Why must you give me attitude? It's not your money.
Ah, Joe, labo bantu
But
ndoda
no,
bakhathele
but
ba
you see-
depressed.
no.
Bani bahola 500 a
Joe.
week like banenkinga eziningi. Joe.
Uh-uh.
And ngabe ucela ukuthethiswa yi-supervisor njengoba
See,
wena ungena.
and-
And we expect
and-
ukuthi asmile ayikhohle yonke
And the
le.
supervisor
Ah, guys, come on.
umuntu onjani?
Ah, yes, man.
Umuntu onjani supervisor?
Basebenza kanzima labantu guys.
I-supervisor ubani? Umuntu
And
onjani?
abaholi, Joe.
Supervisor nawo.
That job is frustrating. Nambe ngeke ngibe happy ngenza leso sipho.
I've worked in retail, unfortunately, and I understand.
Why it's unfortunately?
No, so for you, my man, when you go and work,
It's unfortunate ukusebenza ku retail.
no, I'm saying unfortunately for me, I understand the dynamics behind retail.
Okay.
Now, it's a choice. You choose. Sometimes, that's why about more works in. Kumele ushiye nenkinga zakho lapha kuloya mbhede. Phuma uvale. Do whatever you need to do.
Yes.
Which is why I say, ukuthi, if there's someone who's able to go and work for a measly 1,002 for a week, you'll find someone who's earning more than 20K complaining. I don't know if you get that.
Let
Obvious.
me
Imali
ask you, how many
ayisithisi.
times have you
Eish, leyo mic yakho mawuyidonsa la. Masathi.
bangakuthi ngimhlanje?
I think for me,
Cela uhlalele la eduzazi le mic mawuyidonsa iyaphazamisa la. Eish uzosi TV konje ne? Awusayifuni mic?
unfortunately, I believe,
What awusayifuni?
personally,
Kanjani?
I believe when waking up in the morning, that's why I think with the Buddhists and that other, they try and meditate in the morning, so that you try and just not take your whatever that you're going through onto the next person for the day. Uyangithola?
Yabo, uyakhuluma and usawufuni mic. Asikuzwa thina, abakuzwa la mawukhuluma kanjalo. Thatha mic. Abakuzwa
In
la.
as much as he's saying we must find solutions, how do you find those solutions when the only thing you have is makupelinyanga? You are living from hand to mouth.
Knowledge. If you knew how to budget leyo smallanyana money onayo, it's skills okuzama. You understand?
Okay.
You're gonna go
You see,
somewhere.
Now I'm gonna take you back to this. So now everything goes up.
Yabo
besides
ukuthi ngithuza nama problems, Joe. Yeah.
we need to think of this in an ideal world, not in just you thinking. Because in the past 3 years, we've had COVID, we've had lockdowns, we've had
Levels.
levels, man's angazi stage bani. So we've had all of those things, but no man. Petrol increases, which means it takes many kupu. Itraiki, ama nalutha, ngapani.
As in,
So, what is the solution?
A solution
I'm
yakutshela
hoping
mina.
you tell me what-
I-knowledge dog.
Okay,
Yabona
we have the knowledge. We're talking about it right now.
yeah, kumele siyishereni ne-skills, interacteni, sihlanganeni as a-youth. And then not as and mina I feel ukuthi
Solving the problem with my knowledge.
thatha i-mic Mahlatsi.
9 to 5
Mahlatsi.
alone doesn't make sense.
Echo, thatha i-mic.
For me,
Sakhuluma nawe. Hayi. Uyasiphazamisa. Phela sifuna ukukuzwa la ukuthi uthini, sikuzwa thina. Thatha i-mic.
Yabo, the scariest thing. The very same people who created
Net
the
ngathi
system.
uyayidonsa man, yasi. Bese iyaphazamisa.
I'm going to ask you again. We are living within.
that's the point. Listen, we're too fixated.
China, a child who's 4 can code. In Mzansi, you must go do computer science and go through the why.
Joe,
it comes back to our leaders. No, so China, no, it's like that. It's because of Balidwa, a dictator number one.
yes.
Person Ogutanga rules work. Yeah, akahambi ngemajority.
Yes.
Young told. Like yeah, now we are according to the way and I feel
right.
exactly. And then manje mangakutshela
When we not
TikTok yase China. Yacava ukuthi i-content yakhona it's different. I-algorithm yakhona it's different kunaleya yi.
Kids don't have access to what we have here.
Well, they do. It's just a matter of
the content they have
knowing.
It's not the same as what we have here.
Yeah, well, fair.
Do you see where the problem is? Tina and Pizin Funwenza ma challenge of jive.
Yeah.
China, bayenza ma challenge. As a video, I'll show you when we're done here, where kids are shown how to clean a gun. There's a school for that. Right now, if we had to have a war, do we even...
Who needs to build those things? Because it's good. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We have to build those things for the coming
For
generation.
them. Yeah.
I'm sure Tina has born.
Sure.
We has born a man, we has born in and we are about to Tina zone. But no one is coming to save us, though.
Yeah.
If Tina is Zenzi, no one will. Because they don't have our best interest at their hearts. So Tina is to do this thing for our own
Who
selves.
do you think is going to pull that for you?
Me.
How? With what?
Me, myself.
With what?
Plan. I must just stand up and start something and move shit.
You must remember everything
But if
government-
it's with what?
Yeah.
Government, no.
And the government it's failed so many times.
So
It
you
don't
can't
even
rely on
mind.
Is it not strange how you guys never protested against the government holding you? Who
That's
locked
pretty
down?
much it.
Who locked down?
Beg.
You were held at lockdown.
Yeah.
You had to go
That
and
was-
vaccinate.
Le kumhlaba wonke. So that one it was a real one.
No,
That one.
never. It was not the whole world. It was not the whole world.
But the media,
Who owns the media?
portray
Who owns the media?
It's the guys who are on top.
media. Because we need our own media nuts. So if Tina Slele asiyenzi, who's gonna do it? Because
Exactly. Sure.
All I'm
So
saying
Tina,
is,
we need to stand up, guys.
Guys, all I'm saying, nisekake.
Yeah.
Sisekake. That's what you need to understand with this whole life thing.
But
Sisekake.
I wanna for the coming generation, I feel like in Abazali now, like an important role in terms of teaching Ingosi the importance of having a data
Labo bazali
and how
yithi.
to use it. Because number
Labo
one,
bazali yithi.
because now manje more petty data, all you think about is Instagram. Nokucheka ukuthi i-podcast ihamba kanjani
Yeah,
at
'cause
the
it's
moment
work.
uyangithola
Yeah,
it's
that's
rare ukuthi ulentuzana usearche
Hayi,
DIY how to do whatever you understand. So how
Okay.
about in future from now start thina ingozi zethu
Mayisheki kakhulu.
mbuza what are you let me see okay how about
Yeah.
trust bro ayikho into edlula
YouTube is a university, though.
university
Yeah,
and bheka yabona mawuza ngento engathi iya-akha
Yeah.
they shut you down.
All I'm going to say,
Yeah.
this
Melunga
life,
ras, just keep quiet and do your thing.
and this life thing,
Yeah.
for you, this life thing is a matrix.
Bayo papa
Yeah.
maso
Eh?
good in your
It's a
life.
matrix. Scary how people only knew of Simdo.
Hey, Nota, is that you?
He was around,
Yeah.
young John. And like this friend of mine, I can't tell you what he does,
Why?
but no, I can't.
Me, the man, your friend,
Show you what he does.
friend of his. Zwakala nje.
Yeah, you can join us. You can join
privileged
us.
in my life to know these
Hola,
people.
hola.
Nay Mike.
Mike, guys,
This guy is huge in the This guy is huge in the football industry. Some of the best players you know this guy manages them.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is he makes a difference. I've known this guy for the longest time in my life.
Sanbonani.
Hola, finish.
But he'll never
Easy just.
Akayehlisa umoya.
Ngehlisa umoya.
No. But that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a system. He's trying to make a change in that system.
Yes, yiwo lama
And
solutions
what she said, a 9 to 5 doesn't work in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
space anymore.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
So now you need to find other alternatives.
You need to spread your wings.
Yeah.
You need to build a. I think
Another network of
COVID is fundisile to just spread our roots into many more things than just what we are
Used to.
what we're used to.
Yeah.
and-
The
and
new normal.
also- And also venture out into uncomfortable spaces.
Very uncomfortable.
Very,
My point
very.
is,
Yeah.
you never thought you could stand and have to sell to people.
I did not think I needed to for a long time.
Okay, Joe. Very kunjani Bram?
No, ngiyaphila ninjani?
Sharp.
Yeah,
Tell
man.
us introduce to the viewers ukuthi ubani wenzani.
Yes.
Ngoba seba confused ngiyacabanga.
Yes, I came here just bearing gifts nje. Mina bengizofuna ukuthi abafethu have a taste.
And ingabaleki,
Oh,
ingabaleki.
before siya kuma taste. Intro kuqala.
Okay. Uxolani
Yeah.
Ntleko khule la eDieba. Just down the road from where we are.
Yeah.
We in not a couple of years ago, about a year ago, we launched a company, Ukamba Breweries.
Okay.
We manufacture the most beautiful pre-mixed gin. This baby right here.
Yeah.
And we have a new product on the market.
Okay.
Eden. It's a salted caramel cream liqueur.
Eden. Wow.
Yeah.
Taste now.
It's a salted caramel cream liqueur with hints of tequila. It's doing the things, man. And I just wanted you guys to have a sip and enjoy.
Okay.
Because we never get a chance. Because it's just
Yeah, na last time big
Guys,
I
the
remember.
people from Laikasi are loving us, and I
Yeah.
cannot thank everyone more.
Yeah.
Thank you, because people are just showing us so much love, and isipha lento lokuthi hayi guys, qhubekani nisebenze.
What inspired the business, man?
What inspired the business?
Money, obviously.
No, it's actually
I think it's a
Actually-
funny story. Mostly.
no. What inspired the business? So during lockdown,
Yeah.
besingavumelekanga ukwenza ukuphuza utshwala.
Okay. Yeah.
So everyone started getting very creative with how they were making alcohol.
Okay.
And we used to get this horrible stuff that people were making in my back room.
Yeah, lama jina ngana magamo.
Correct.
Sanitizer.
And then we decided, no man, guys, let's do something about this. Let's actually make something that people like.
Okay.
And because we used to get the stuff from Amachita and then mix with our own little things, and it was actually nice. And we said, no, we just need to package this and sell it. And that's what we've been doing, and it's actually catching on very, very nicely, you know.
So, making alcohol and distributing it, doing a license or some kind
Oh,
of
it's a mission.
standards or something.
It is a mission. But the beautiful thing is, and we've hit our head on the wall many a times. But the distiller that makes our gin has given us imvumo to say, guys, because I make the gin for you guys. He makes it wrong, but we tell him how we want it.
Okay. Oh.
And then we also work with a proper brewery as well, because we need to mix all these ingredients together. And also now, but they're like, guys, you're fine, because
We used to. This.
everything is worked through a proper system, you know.
Yeah, and channels.
Yeah. So that's why. But we are working on something on our own, in terms of our licenses and stuff. But it's a hectic process and it's a long process for a guy like me. Guys, just briefly, if you're gonna manufacture alcohol, you need firstly a base of operation, right? So your factory. You need to equip it. equipment, guys,
Yo,
you're looking at
million.
3.5 million plus. And then, bawuthatha lapho, only then do they come inspect ukuthi i-right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna find yourself so spend there between 3.5 and 5 million
But
and not have made 1 cent just to get the permissions, Jay.
Sorry, just to cut you. So you see the solutions that you were talking about.
Yeah, but
So
at
those
least
solutions, how does a normal black child? It's got a plan.
Zero access.
You see,
yes.
because
Zero
of
access.
What the system has made sure the black child does not get into those spaces. Because once he does get into those spaces,
Yeah.
there's a problem.
Yes.
Because now you will not be supporting the original people of that system.
The thinking, gents, when we started, we thought we would have just throughout the value chain, we would work with abantu abantsundu. We thought we would.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
But no one manufactures cans, and our drink is in cans. No one has.
That's why ngithi siyazidinga ke
Yes.
ingamba to make
No, so you find yourself
Angeke
having to
sisase-
go to Ingamla to say, guys, hey,
even
plug
Chinese
me
now
in.
lamakula too. For us to be great as black kids,
Yeah.
we need these people.
But no, we do. But
we do,
in the
though.
Melesians is to absorb what and
What
learn what we
is.
can, take it,
Mase
so what
sigrand,
to
so
replicate
sifla
elsewhere.
Simple.
Ngithenga ama-domperingyon wa-
Sithenga ama-temperons,
Sawenza.
sithenga ama-Eden, sithenga
All I'm saying is, if
Genesis, sithenga ama-Goloko, guys. We drank, we buy 44.
4, yeah.
We
that's
are.
why I'm saying
We are,
We are
and
going
everyone
somewhere.
is getting into that. We need to start somewhere, and that's what we're doing
Thank you.
all I
with
need.
the struggles.
I need for black people to start being conscious about
Absolutely.
our own struggles
Absolutely.
and supporting our own,
Yeah.
rather than always wanting to go. Whereas, phela moya mawuchecka kuyo yonke le ndawo la kwenza khona inkinja.
Yeah.
Udaki who produce all of that thing.
Who actually manufacture?
Exactly. And the only difference is at the top.
Yeah.
Because the top, the person who signs off whatever is just a different color.
Yeah.
That's all. So we need to now start changing the landscape.
As aggressively as we can, our
for
target
scale.
is sibheke ukuthi, you know, we're gonna take on an AB InBev, an SAP. No. But listen,
small.
I'm gonna start now.
Yes.
So my child
can carry
also-
on from where
can carry on.
Simple.
See, now,
Simple.
with
Those are
this,
the solutions.
if we
Those are the
support
solutions,
this,
but we have to start somewhere.
Yes. True.
I agree with you.
See, now we're building for the next coming generation.
You plant a tree not to lie in the shade,
We
but
understand.
lasers landela will lie in the shade.
shade.
Correct.
Yeah, I understand.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know, we started this. Now we've got a few people working in the business.
Yeah.
It may not be full time, but
I was gonna ask Velgut how many people do you employ?
so the team is there's a couple of us who actually run the business, and then there's a couple of partners that come on board every time sitting with Uspana.
Yeah.
So you know, at the end of the weekend, uzobuyela endlini, kuna something.
Yeah. I know.
For me,
That's nice.
it's the most beautiful thing hearing a black child
Yeah.
saying, I've given someone else another opportunity
Yeah.
to do
And it's
whatever."
beautiful.
And
So
for me, that's the
lastly-
most beautiful thing ever.
Yeah.
Where can people find you?
We are we are very soon going to be available online.
Okay.
We're working with some guys on an online store. We are currently doing events and markets throughout Gauteng.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think every time there's a cookout, Equatem Springs, Sikona, because the demand is insane. People are always with us. Like, yeah.
Any pages? Do you have any
Yes,
social
catch
pages?
us on Genesis_ZA on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Genesis,
Genesis.
yes,
Babu-
GIN.
Spelled G-I. It's spelled G-I-N-E-S-I-S.
Yes, and there's a QR code on all our cups. You just click on it; it'll take you directly to
your links.
to our links. Yeah.
I know that's
So
cool.
we're gonna build in now. If ufuna ukuthenga usendlini,
Yeah, they're very
And
nice.
the cup leli lilahleka
And the ingam let's go
Ah,
ngela le cup.
alikho icup elilahleka njengale.
Hayi ingam let's menzela le.
yeah. Yeah. No, so what we are trying to do as a business, we're not just selling utshwala ngoba sithanda ukuthenga utshwala. We want to sell an experience.
Okay.
Mawuphuza, you walk away with this. Mawusendlini uzophuza orosi lana, uzophuza tiye lana, but you're keeping Genesis on top of your mind. What I'm finding, people are now it because when you're constantly seeing this thing,
Still usiphe for a podcast, ne?
no one's saying chance. But what I am gonna do now,
Buy them.
what I am gonna do is give you a taster
Okay, yeah. Let's
of Eden.
asizwe
Hey, Tara, let me do the right things. Let me do the right things. I don't know how to do this.
Ngamla. Uthi uyongibhayisela. Sengispende boma 5 million.
Oh,
You have been absolutely amazing for us, man.
the ambassador, Kusi.
Absolutely amazing.
Last month we couldn't even shoot.
We couldn't even shoot, gents, because from the time I set up shop to the time.
Ambambele kuti mic. Mic.
So literally from the time I set up shop
Yeah.
to the time Sivala, I have a queue and non-stop. Because as it like Kaya, people love it. They are like Kaya, they identify with it.
In a village,
I think, which is why I always say to people, I'm big on supporting my own, because for me, it simply means rather than take my money
Yeah.
tough.
to someone
It's
else,
it is
I
salted
give you
caramel
as a friend.
cream liqueur with undertones of itakila.
Ufrench uyazi ukuthi so ring
No, pusana machita, mfethu.
ufrench uyazi
Machita.
ukuthi uringa isilungu esinje.
Actually, he does. Actually, he does. Guys, I just came here to greet and deliver some goods.
This is nice, Joe.
This is nice, eh?
Oh, very nice, very nice.
So you know what I get?
Yeah.
What I get every time, actually, the Genesis, it's like I didn't expect it to be this good.
Yeah. It's very
Every
nice.
time people drink this, I have reaction videos that we've put up on our socials
Page,
because people are actually like gobsmacked. Good guys, nenze into emnandi kanje.
So this thing you say ikona Manjela.
Ikhona.
How much the bottle?
So a shot of Eden is 25 rand.
okay.
But we also have it on crushed ice, over crushed ice.
Okay, yeah.
So you can sip it for a while and it's very delicious. Yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then each Genesis is, because what we're trying to do, see promoter no save man and stuff. So your first cup, because it comes with this beautiful, amazing cup,
Yeah.
about 60 rand. When you refill, about 50 rand.
Okay.
We're just trying to, guys, you know how it is with conservation and stuff,
true,
eh?
True.
Yeah, man.
I see about mfethu.
Guys, thank you so much.
Hopefully we're still gonna have another one next time. Business say
Can we have a proper interview? Because I was just coming to say how's it.
Yes, no, I saw you
I'd
back.
like a proper interview. Nami yangizokhuluma isilungu esikahle.
Hayi last khuluma.
Ubokhuluma yini manje?
Manje mina ngishaya nje.
Manje sofuna ukulanda lesi saku Pisoras.
I know siyabonga
Yeah,
mfethu.
man.
We'll definitely set up one.
Absolutely.
Nakanjani?
Gents, I love what you're doing. Howler's Corner is like, I love seeing into grow from
Scratch.
Le Phansi.
Yeah.
And I'm happy ukuthi nami ngilana one day ngizothi hey, I was there.
Yeah, dope. Siyabonga
What I
mfethu.
told you earlier
As
on,
long as we
remember
support
those
each other.
names,
As long as we
Yeah.
support each other,
And I
that's
say
the
to
key, yeah?
Yeah.
Black child, anything is possible.
Yeah.
And as long as I can,
Yeah.
I'll always fight to
sure.
see Black child prosper.
Sinspire
Is
yini vele.
irregardless
Mangibona
of
umuntu
who you
abhizi
are.
nami ngiyakhuthala.
Yes.
Understand? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I spend busy. Sinyakazini.
And more so, inspire the generations that are coming.
Yes. That's the most
Yeah.
important thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much.
No,
Genesis
Bonga,
available
Yeah.
every market
Yeah.
across Gauteng.
Mara Friday angibonanga bengileke uPinoni night market.
We are talking to them.
Yeah, please.
We are
do.
talking to them. It's a
It's
massive market.
It's a dope market.
It's a massive market. We are talking to them.
Sengiyaba marketela ma yazi labelungu.
And remember
Don't
his
even
name,
watch this.
Jerry fucking Choir. That's what I call him.
Oli.
Oli.
Gents, thank you so much.
Siyabonga mfethu.
Sharp, man.
Sharp Bafana.
What do I do with this expensive mic?
Aw. This one.
It's a wrap. I told you, like I said.
Yeah, we're closing guys.
And
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're closing.
In
We're
all
just
essence,
closing.
it's been a good day, irrespective of the
The weather.
rain and
Yeah.
everything. But with time, it will get better and better and better.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
all I'm hoping for. If you're available, come through so we can have
Yeah.
these discussions.
Next Cookout, sikhona guys. Asilovi Cookout, khupula usithanda blind. Uthe nje usifuna la every Cookout. So if you wanna come and support the podcast, please come through, come support the Cookout, support small businesses akhona like us. Ngibonile nani besiphethe Genesis right now. Last month we were talking to many businesses and entrepreneurs. So it's a nice market. Siyapushana, siselokishini. It's what we all about, not as a podcast. Njengoba sisho ukuthi sihlale upliftana sifundisana, yabo. Yeah, so
And to In Your Face Media, guys, your work does not go unnoticed. It's the most beautiful thing
Shout out,
I've
guys.
seen.
Shout out,
and
guys.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy, guys. You're taking us to another level. And the siyabonga. Hopefully in future we'll get to work every fucking week. Yabona. As this thing grows. So kula sonke. Niyazi bafethu siyabonga. Please subscribe, comment, like, share on our pages. Siyabonga isupport yenu sila ngoba sisupportwa yini and ningakhathali. So without me saying izinto ezibhaya, angeke bayivale yonke iminyama. Sharp guys.
And on all social pages, it's Howlers Corner.
Howlers _
Corner.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah.
You'll find us there.
Yeah. Siyabonga guys.
Tano no Verstaan.
Sharp mocha.
Out.